in this particular example, we have the raw water system. Raw water enter here, circulate to the block and the head, and return into the exhaust manifold, and goes out in the middle of the propeller. Depending of the system, the raw water pump is located outside or is located inside. You remember Bravo 2 and Alpha. Yeah, in Alpha, the raw water pump is located outside. In the Bravo systems, the raw water pump is located inside. But this system with circulation of raw water is prone to excessive corrosion. In this inboard engine, this is a heat exchanger system, closed system. This is a system that uses coolant internally in the block and the head, and salt water in the heat exchanger. If you remember, in a previous episode, I explained that this is the raw water pump. This is the raw water pump. This is the output of the raw water pump. The raw water enters into the heat exchanger. The raw water passes through the pipes internally, and this is the coolant coming from the coolant pump, enter over there and pass over there. This is the thermostat housing and enter in the engine. And the salt water is going here, and the output of the salt water enter in the bottom of the manifold. This is the same manifold that the manifold that you have on the screen right now. In that manifold, the red area are the gases. The gases are here, the red area, and the water goes outside. The water goes outside, the blue one, and the water enter here, and this is the riser. This is exactly the same riser that we have here. The raw water enter over there, like the micro video that we have on the screen right now, and the raw water goes here and here in the bottom through this hole and this hole. There are a lot of possibilities for salt water entering into the cylinders. How the salt water can enter into the combustion chamber in an inboard engine? But there are a lot of possibilities. If the engine uses a closed cooling system or system with a heat exchanger, the only way is that the salt water pass into the combustion chamber, basically because you have a leak on the exhaust manifold, like I explained in the previous episode. And this is basically during the cranking, because like I explained in the video, when the engine is running, the force of the exhaust gases send the water at high pressure with the gases through the exhaust pipe. While if the engine is off during the cranking, if the engine is located in the limit of the water line or a little below, and if the exhaust valves are not properly calibrated, the engine, if one piston or two pistons, in the moment that the piston goes down, if those exhaust valves are open, it's possible that suction water. This valve can stay open a little more. You remember the shape of the lows on the camshaft? You remember the second one? This one? In the second one, what happened? You see, long open period. If the lows is rounded a little flat like this, the valve stay open more time. If I have problem that the valves in my engine don't close properly or stay open more time, there are two possibilities. One possibility is a problem with the camshaft, with the lows of the camshaft. Other possibility is the timing. The timing is affected. Why? Probably because the tensor on the timing chain not extend appropriated and the timing is moved. Or because the time is advanced or retard more than the recommended by the manufacturer. But if the engine is completely electronic, that's not possible. The only possibility is that the tensor is not extend appropriated. If you have that situation, probably you have a noise on the timing cover. If you approximate the stethoscope over there, you can hear the noise. You can verify the noise with respect to the other engine in your boat, and you can do the comparison. Alright? And another possibility is with the lifter. but that possibility is minimum, because if the lifter no extend appropriated, the valve stay closed more time, not open. This is opposite. All right, but I want that you keep in mind those possibilities in order to analyze for what reason the salt water enter in that cylinder during the cranking. Normally it's because those valves in that cylinder, the exhaust valves, stay open more time. And other important thing that I want to mention is the back pressure. The back pressure is one of the enemies of the installation. The back pressure produces a lot of inconvenience in the performance of the engine. One is detonation, other one is misfiring. And other important inconvenience because the back pressure is that the heads are affected. When the engine receives back pressure through the exhaust manifold, the seals on the valves, the seals, you remember those seals, the blue one that you have on the screen right now, those seals are deformed. If those seals are extended, deformed, the oil penetrates in between the valve and the valve guide, and you have a oil entering in the combustion chamber, and immediately you have blue smoke. With respect to the back pressure, in this particular engine, a V engine, we have two exhausts. If you see the diameter of this is 4 inches. This is 4 inches. We have 4 inches in the diameter of this exhaust manifold, and other 4 inches in the diameter of this. However, they converge in this area, and the diameter of this is 8 inches. This is double in comparison with this. If not, if this output is not bigger than the input, you have back pressure, and you can damage the seals on the valves, and you produce detonation and explosions when the engine is running. One important thing is avoid back pressure, because the back pressure destroys at the end of the day the heads of the engine.